It's showtime. What's going on, everybody? RPP Outdoors, Rancho.Pisto.Pesca, Papa. What's going on? Thank you for joining us today on another episode of RPP Outdoors podcast. And today we have a friend of ours, a guest that's coming on to just pretty much shoot the shit and kick it with us, and talk a little bit about whiskey, maybe a little bit about beer drinking, and what everybody's been doing lately. And as the weekend approaches, today is Thursday, like I like to call it, Mini Friday, Papa. So today's guest is happens to be an attorney, and he's a friend of mine. His name is Michael Pruneda, here from the Rio Grande Valley. So today's episode is brought to you by the Pruneda Law Firm, kicking it with attorney Michael Pruneda. Without further ado, let's bring him on and let's get this show on the road. Let's get started, baby.
¿Qué pasó?
What's going on, my man?
How are you?
Hey, bro. Well, I'm a lot better after you invited me to this.
Well,
this is Kentucky bourbon, bro. This is.
Tell me first of all, happy belated birthday.
Thanks, man.
Hold on.
Salute.
So are you south of 40 or north of 40?
Bro, you know, I turned 43 years old, bro.
Okay, that makes me happy. You're close. You're close.
a lot has ran through my mind yesterday, and te agüitas un poquito, you know, you get sad a little bit, but then you're like, yeah, I'm not too bad, you know, I feel pretty good. And I think I am somewhat where I want to be in my career, and I think that it's all pretty much, it's one of those things like a New Year's deal. Today I'm gonna start this. A month down the road, you forgot about what the heck you were gonna do. But I want to stand by a lot of things that I want to do on my birthday. So, para no ser tan muy larga, yeah, 43, not too bad. When I'm like 65, like my dad, and he's still at the island every single day of the week, not giving a shit, I think I want to be like him.
Here's to your dad, bro.
Hey, sorry, Dad.
His plan works.
El vato está en la isla with allá en Isla Blanca, waking up or whatever the hell time, going outside, putting the beer on ice, prendiendo el bote, and just enjoying life, man. I mean, I guess that's one of the things that you can do.
You got to.
You know, that's the deal, you know. We have some people joining us.
I see Sophia. Sophia's on there.
Sophia says, Prudy. What's up with that, man? I remember playing softball with El Prudy. Prudy.
That runs in the family. Every person that has Pruneda as a surname gets called Pruny.
Pruny.
Are you tasting the caramel yet?
Bro, I taste something, bro. I'm not. You know what? Look, I'm not a whiskey drinker. I don't drink whiskey. Okay. I'm a beer drinker, but yeah.
This is Matthew McConaughey's recipe.
No way.
He was the sponsor and the name brand of
Long Branch.
Of Wild Turkey.
Oh, okay.
And they approached Matthew McConaughey and they said, "Would you like to create your own whiskey?" So story is, a couple years went by, he found the right recipe, and Long Branch was born. And this is it's awesome.
I'll tell you after tomorrow morning. I'm gonna text you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
We got Charlie Villegas that says, "What's going on, Mike?"
The Villegas PSJ in the house.
Yes, sir.
Speaking, you mentioned New Year's Eve. What were you thinking on New Year's Eve, 12/31/19? What did you think 2020 was going to be like?
Bro, at that time, we had so many everything was going so good for us for RPP. We had so many shows lined up that we had tried to get in for so long. We had the I mean, it happened. You know, San Antonio Rodeo came about. Just a bunch of stuff for 2020. You know, you started planning. We got hit up by Shark Tank, made the top 200 selected companies in the nation. Didn't make it to the top 40, but it was pretty exciting. Pretty exciting times, bro. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know, this year is just gonna take off, and it took off pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what about you?
Who would have known, bro? Who would have known what 2020 was going to turn into?
You know, I mean, shit, it's kind of crazy, bro. I mean, and it's like everything else that did happen. As a matter of fact, I got the invite today for the stock show next year already. So, you know, people are already planning for next year. Like, unfortunately, my biggest show, which is the Hunters and Sportsmen Expo, shout out to the Curl Brothers, got postponed twice. And you know what, man? I mean, it's just one of those, and it's a big decision, especially for that family. That's like their biggest once a year, and it is the biggest south of San Antonio that went to no-go, bro. But hey, you just gotta think about that. There's gotta be you gotta think positive. Think there's a future, and there's gonna be something. All that's gonna come back. It's probably gonna come back double as big. And honestly, bro, I'm just glad that we can still buy alcohol and plan and just, I don't know, think of a great idea. Maybe you
we'll save our pennies for the next great awakening.
Yeah. If anybody wants, I had also invited guys. If you guys want to jump on the show, make sure you message me. I'll bring you on and join us here, kicking it with attorney Michael Pruneda. Tell me about your roots, brother. Where are you from? Here, share with us.
PSJ, 1991 graduate, and I UT RGV, UT Pan American at the time. And then I went to law school, came back, started practicing law here.
People look crazy when we say Pan American still.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm used to UT RGV now, but
Pan Am,
Pan American. You know, now that's all yesterday. But I mean, you met all the guys I went to school with when you were part of my softball team, the Bloody Sox. Those are all the guys.
Damn, bro, those Bloody Sox. Shall we talk about Bloody Sox, bro?
Look, you were part of the inaugural. We signed you as a free agent in year one, the inaugural year, and the last year of the Bloody Sox was the year that I got hit in the head when I was playing shortstop. Yeah, that, you know, I don't know if you agree with me, but you played at McAllen on the Ware Road Park.
I sure have.
So they have 6 o'clock games, 7 o'clock games, 8, 9, 10. So I prefer to play the 6 o'clock game because if you're playing infield, it's a real infield. It's beautiful. You get a true hop. Mm-hmm. But when you play the 10 o'clock game, you're playing like you're at the beach at Padre. That ball's going to do whatever the ball's going to do. And it was a 10 o'clock game. And me pegó ahí, enfrente, mero frente. And that was the end of the Bloody Sox. I called it off. I just freaking said, I'm done. Let's go.
That ground ball had it coming. I saw a share of injuries on that Bloody Sox, bro. Not to mention some people that sit behind the bench and they were
right.
Not meant to play softball.
Okie, I see Okie's on. Okie.
The Salinas boys, a ver qué sale. He says likes my shirt. Shout out to a ver qué sale. Damn,
is that
this way?
Representing Alamo City Commission?
Yes, sir. El Okie, si quieres una de estas, más me avisas, bro. Ahí te la apunto en la cuenta. Guys, we're also live on iTunes and Spotify after tomorrow. Every episode that we air, we're able to air it live, and we're able to do this from the comfort of our homes. Mike's at his place. I'm in my place. You know, things that have changed. You know, this is what's happened after the pandemic. It's like before, if you were looking to my office, bro, I have a whole setup. I have the whole setup for the for people to come in, and I did have a couple guests come in, and have the, it's better equipment. This is actually not that bad, but now these guys from California created this thing, and there's a couple of, but this is my favorite, and it's like, hey, it's like it's like we talked about. Hey, Mike, we're gonna get on, talk about, shoot the shit, this and that. You can do it from your home. I do it from mine. Set up a time, invite the guests. If they want to come in, you can hold up to 10 people on this thing. So this is where the world has taken us.
Yeah, look right here. If you look behind my shoulder, this shoulder over here, where am I going? This one. See all my files? Those are all winning cases right here. Put a win. Winning. Yeah, this is it right here. It's where the.
Hey, bro.
I was in front of this computer here all the morning in court.
And that's one of the things. It's like, hey, no hay pedo, como quiera no hay court. Tú dale. Tú dale do what you want to do, and I not like that, and you're still gonna get in trouble, bro. You know what I'm trying to say. But and that's one of the things I want to ask you, like, as a camarada, because this is an informal broadcast. This is not hey, I got in an accident yesterday. Although you can ask that, but what do I do? My insurance go up. Andaba pedo, pero no fue mi culpa. So, but I mean, it's like I've been around. A lot of my friends are attorneys, and it's like, and it's a dog eat dog world, man. And I don't blame you for grabbing some whiskey and relaxing a bit, and just shooting the shit with us. I appreciate that. But I don't know if anybody has any questions. This is your chance. A lot of the law offices are just doing this now, also via FaceTime, right? Like you don't have to go in.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the justice system is still operating. I mean, everybody's had to is adapting. The courts are adapting. I was in court this morning in Judge Luis Singletary, another PSJ. You know Luis Singletary.
I sure do.
Well, I was in his court, and he was at his house wearing his robe. I was in this office wearing my sport coat and my tie, and we had a case. And that's how things were all day. Sergio Munoz was on today. He had a case.
Hey, Mike, did you stand up, go to the restroom, y se te vieron los shortes?
My swimming trunks. My Avengers boxers.
It was like recently I had to do something like that, and it was talking about, this was like a lot of people were watching, put it that way, and this person had a badass little shirt and badass little earrings, makeup. No, que se levanta agarrar algo detrás. Fucking like Umbro, dude. Umbro shorts, like from back in the 80s.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, if you have Umbro shorts, it's all good, bro. It's all good. My brother still wears jean shorts, put it that way.
Tight? Does he wear them tight?
Bro, true story. True story, bro. And my brother, no sé, I told my brother, hey, bro, we went hiking, bro. We went to a lake, Samson Lake in Fort Worth, Texas. And he was like, let's get this. We're ready, bro. It's 6:30 in the morning. Working bait. And I was like, dude, what are you wearing, bro? Not only were there jean shorts, they were freaking, they had like the Clorox and shit. Like, the
wash.
The wash. He was like, shit, these are in right now, bro. Well, they may be in, but I mean, I don't know about going and hiking in them. So I give him a pair of my dry fit shorts. But I love my brother, man. Shout out to my brother Angel Garcia in Fort Worth, Texas, repping the RPP over there.
Fort Worth. Where does he live in Fort Worth?
Bro, his apartment stands right in front of the downtown or the Cowtown or the.
Really? Well,
yeah.
My law school is right downtown Fort Worth, Texas A&M Law.
No way.
Right down the Water Gardens, right in front of the Water Gardens.
Bro, it was, I've visited my brother years over there. It was kind of, there was nobody walking the streets as you would see. There's a lot of restaurants outside that, the badass barbecues out there. those were okay, but there's a lot of them that were shut down. Again, it was kind of early and it was freaking hot, about at least 105, bro. But yeah, Fort Worth, Texas, bro.
Fort Worth's a good town. It's a quieter Dallas. It's calmadito.
Yeah, I haven't really visited Dallas that much, but we bypass it when we go see my brother.
Mm-hmm.
So share a little bit about with us about what you like to do other than your career.
Well, I was hoping to get an invite for La Paloma. What are you going to be doing this weekend?
I tell you what, man, I got I'm inviting myself with my uncles. My uncle comes down every year. It's a tradition. Every single Labor Day weekend, and normally it's my birthday. But things are a little bit different. There's not a birthday party, which I love to have. And those of people that know me, I like to have a party. I just like to be around friends, man, kicking it, talking crap or lies or whatever the hell.
Dude, I think the first time you and I met, I think it was your birthday party, and that's where I first heard you sing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, this was early 2000s, and your stage name was Armando Basari.
Oh,
and you didn't have, there was no Pete Garcia on iTunes. It was Armando Basari.
Yeah, well, you just let the cat out of the hat, or how does that go? Yeah, well, it was a messed up stage name that I was given, and I was young, bro, young, dumb, and what do you call that?
All right. Well, you're on iTunes now under your legal name, so you're good.
I am. So those of you guys that don't know, I sing mariachi. Love mariachi music.
I don't want to interrupt you, but my wife got me on the Netflix series, the Luis Miguel series. Have you watched it?
Bro, I've seen the beginning of it and I haven't finished it. I'm currently watching Cobra Kai.
Okay. Well, you need to finish the Luis Miguel series because that is an excellent series.
Well, let me tell you something about it.
I didn't think I was gonna like it. And we watched 2-3 a night.
Talk about someone that you think Michael Jackson didn't have a childhood. Like, that guy is pretty much in the same boat, huh? Like, that guy was a star, like, since he was a kid, bro. And props to Luis Miguel, bro. I mean, he's one of the few, if not the only, still Mexican singers, although he's Italian, right?
Right. He's American Italian.
He claims to be Mexican. Él quiere ser mexicano, vato. El vato dice que es el sol de México,
Well, I'm not gonna ruin it because you need to finish it, but that'll get resolved later on. Here, cheers.
I'll tell you what. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once it mixes with the ice, you start tasting things. You start tasting the caramel.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did throw a little bit of water in here.
No, you got to.
I don't know.
Tehuacan, or what'd you put in there?
Actually, no, man. I still haven't been introduced to Tehuacan. We gotta sit down. Jimmy.
Yeah.
We gotta start drinking that Tehuacan water.
Who's Jerry Pena?
Jerry Pena, what's up? Well, that's my ex brother.
There you go.
Jerry Pena. Or my primo Jerry Pena. Chinga, there's not a profile face here, but nonetheless, thanks for joining us, brother. If I start slurring here, since I'm not really used to drinking this. Wow, this is like a version of Wild Turkey or what?
This is Matthew McConaughey's Wild Turkey blend. So this is what he came up with.
Too bad.
And he doesn't lack in any business ventures. He's got everything going on.
Hey, maybe you can talk to him about RPP. That lives in Austin, huh? Or I don't know.
He's an Austinite now. He left the California life for his roots back to Texas.
Yeah. But going back to the Luis Miguel deal, man, I tell you, it's I want to see it, but it's a thing. Like, when you're like right now, a lot of the artists are like, what do they do? They can't perform. So a lot of them went to the going live. You can pay them to see them perform or something like that. But it's just it affected everybody in a certain way. What I've been telling people and what I tell my friends and all that, like if you have a product or a service, whatever, you have to be online, man. This is like, if you're not online now, I mean,
Right.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but you need to be online. You need to have a social presence because and it's funny, man. Because it's just the moment someone has downtime, like I was passing by a food truck, it was dead, and the four people, the two cocineros inside the food truck, and the two girls outside on their phone, bro. And if you're not on your, if they're, you have to be on social media. You have to be on every platform. We just opened up a TikTok, and I put my dad on there dancing. He was barbecuing again at the island, and he was dancing. So my mom sent me a video, and I loaded him up on TikTok.
Your dad?
Yeah. Have you met my dad, bro?
Never. Same name?
AKA El Mexican. Yeah.
I gotta look for him.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm getting him started. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna be El Mexican. Well, where would you call him El Mexican? Pero he's a retired teacher, PSJA. Went to Whitney, which doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Yeah, there's a Costco and a barbecue there now.
Yeah. Bro, that little area, as much as I used to hate to go in that area, now it's actually pretty cool. You have that golf, the golf deal and all that. But I couldn't stand being on that area, little Golden Corral area. If people know what I'm talking about, where the Boot Jack's at, can't stand that freaking area there.
Right.
Those of you that are listening from abroad that don't know the Rio Grande Valley, you got to come for a week over here. It's a 956 cut. You gotta spend a couple of days here and see what we're talking about. You don't get to have this kind of stuff in Fort Worth stockyards. Yeah, I put a Daisy Duke and cowboy boots. A little mud on my boots, like John Party says. But so what else do you have in mind, brother?
I'm gonna go dove hunt. That's what I want to do.
Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you because I was trying. Did you see how I avoided that question? Well,
last year I got invited by a group of lawyers, and if I was them, I would invite me again because I didn't kill one bird. So there's no reason for them not to invite me this year. But if you're the first one, bro, I'm taking your invite.
Don't tell me you're the guy that shows up with a badass vest and a badass freaking $1,000 gun.
No, and with the Whataburger taquitos, bro, and with the Whataburger.
Nah, man, bro, you gotta show up with something like taquiza or something
Eddie G's,
something like that, bro. But come on, Mike, you gotta tell me the truth. Do you show up? Oh, acá pipiri's nice and la chinga, and then
yeah, I guess yes, that's me.
And then nada, ni un pinche pájaro.
Nada, zero.
I'm just here for the beer, you know.
No, but I walked away with a little baggie because me lo prepararon. They gave me a little baggie with some quail and some, dove, but that was it. And I didn't shoot it. It was a little doggy bag that they gave me.
Dove home, hey honey. Babe, I did pretty badass. I got chingos of dove here in my bag. I didn't kill him though. She doesn't have to know that.
I don't know if she's tuned in. She might be tuned in. Who knows?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, I'm one of my buddies. We were at a flurry. As a matter of fact, it was for Oki, and it was my turn to go up. No, hombre, bro. I think out of the 80 something, I hit like one. So, but that was my first time doing the flurry. But I show up. Look, this weekend, that same time last year, I showed up. The uncles are all like good shooters and shit. Más llegué. I loaded. loaded up my gun one time, shot one bird, put the gun away, and went to the barbecue pit and drank some beer. I'm you know,
Right.
I my days of I'm 43 now. My days are just I'm gonna show up, get a little chair and enjoy it. You know, if the birds gonna fly in front of me, that's cool. If
Right.
not,
I get it.
I'm gonna snag a couple of them from my uncle. He's gonna stay with me anyway, so we're gonna throw them in the same pit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what the heck am I worried for? Although I did get my license today, though.
I got to get one just in case I get the invite. Yeah.
Super combo. Okay, well, back to the invite. So here's the deal. We go to a spot just like in fishing. That my uncles, it's like, okay, you can't tell anybody. Fete, check this out. And my uncles will probably hear this and they're gonna tell me shit. But they're like, hey, you can't invite anybody. You can't invite anybody. Okay, well, all right, fine. So I show up. There's like a bunch of other dudes. Hey, who the hell is that? Oh, hey, it's because it's the guy that me compuso el carro. So you can't tell him shit. Okay, tío. Hey, who the hell is that guy? Oh,
this guy gave me a discount.
Yeah. So I told him, hey, give me a discount. I'm gonna take you Paloma. Seriously, tío, chingado. And you know what? Look, and that's the thing about the dove hunting. You need to know where you're positioned, who the hell's where. If it's if it's a white wing, it's gonna fly high in the air. But if it's a mourning dove, you gotta see where you're shooting, bro. There's been accidents and people have almost lost their eyes. My cousin crap.
There are no accidents, Pete. It's negligence.
True. Well, yeah. Well, my cousin was taking a crap and he got peppered in the back while he was taking a crap in the woods. Yeah. We didn't know, so until we heard him yell.
I like Dick Cheney, Vice President Dick Cheney.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. But bro, no, I mean, so anyway, we have an area and over here north of Alamo, there's a couple of acres there. There's some birds that are flying up there, but it's not too heavy. It's not too heavy of a bird deal. But yeah, look, I tell you what, if you get invited, you tell me. But the only problem with me is that I have about a good 4 or 5 Mexicans that follow me every single time, everywhere. So
yeah,
but
yeah, my barber, a legendary barber, Raul Arispe, City Barbershop, McAllen. You know what I'm talking about? Right there on the curva, Pecan and Bicentennial, that little curve there on Pecan and Bicentennial.
Yeah,
little curva. There's a barbershop right there.
Yeah, how do you even get in there, bro? It's like super hard.
No, if you come from Pecan, before you hit Bicentennial, you just take a ride at the little barbershop right there. That's Raul Arispe's place. That's my barber. Well, he just retired.
Okay.
He asked me, hey, what are you gonna do this weekend? I said, I'm gonna turn on the bote. I'm gonna make something. He's like, eres clica. And I had never heard that before. I'm like, clica, is that? He's like, no, eres clica. So I figured that was a compliment. So I would say when the pit's on, the clica is started.
Prende el bote.
Sergio Alvarado, the Cubs fan.
Yeah, so Sergio has he's got a badass what do you call those rigged up, custom made barbecue trucks. He does catering and all that. And I think he even like cooks for the people from the Bird Ogden, man, like some badass stuff. Yeah.
Is he like a ver que sale? Is he a competitor or just side business?
I don't think so. I don't know. But and that's another thing, we don't have that. We don't have any of those competitions. I was talking to Oki the other day and was like, hey man, we should do something like virtual where someone's like a judge at every spot and go live or something. I don't know. I mean, right now people are just trying to look for something to do or to kind of or something on that. But But it's just, every day, bro, trying to find something to do or to give some kind of content, some kind of like knowledge or some kind of like something useful for people, like
Mm-hmm.
Did I just say useful? Useful? Pinche, all right is kicking me right now.
Well, I've my barbecuing has improved significantly since March. I don't know what happened in March, but lots of practice outside with the fire and getting the coals just right.
Heck yeah.
Charlie Villegas is sending you a message.
Puro pinche 956 cut. I mean, I was trying to shit over here on I'm shared on my regular page, but anyhow,
I don't know how to do that.
What? Yeah, you can read your page and you can share it. But,
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so share with the people that are following us that they can share their barbecue tips. And I was about to share that until Oki, what's going on, Oki? But you learn how to cook chicken in PI or nah? Well, I was talking to Mike here, and he says that he's been barbecuing, and like he said earlier, his skills are just getting a little bit better. So here, every other day you cook, right? So one day you cook, one day you don't.
That's right.
The days that you didn't cook.
Yeah, one day beef, one chicken, then beef. You got to alternate. You got to keep alternating.
I tell you what, you got to try. You got to go get some of that salmon, bro, from Sam's Atlantic salmon, and you throw it on the barbecue pit and smoke it.
Mm-hmm.
Throw some minced garlic on it, some lemon pepper, some butter, and you squeeze some limes in at the top. Shut up. After a while, you'll see it like just rise and like nice and fat. And
it's ready.
Yeah, bro, it's really good. Okay, so Walmart sells some quarter legs, not quarter legs. The thighs, bone in with skin, because they sell it without skin and without bone, right? But they sell a little packet, bro. And I've been buying them like crazy. The first time I tried them, we were at the island, and Oki was there, and I was like, "Hey, bro, what's up, gacho, bro? Give me a couple of tips, It's a top cooker in the state of Texas, and nambe, bro, like you're good." He didn't really want to share his secrets, and then he was like, "Está bueno, tú nomás ponlo ahí, échale el ojo." So I was okay, whatever, drinking some beer, put them on there, and I closed the pit. By the way, those pits are pretty good. Those ones from Walmart, you get them for $25. So you put them on there. I set it on there. After a while, dude, bro, it's one of those like set it and forget it, and that's one of the things I knew about chicken. People say just set it and forget it, but I wanted to flip it at the end to get the crispy, to get the cuerito nice and crispy.
Right.
But of course I flipped it, and then Oki started talking about some interesting stuff. He said, "Me olvidó, bro. I burned all of them, the top little cuerito." But guess what? How much those packets will be at Walmart for? So you buy them for $4, bro. $4, and it has 8 pieces. I know you go and buy steak and everything like that, but for those of the people that are listening to me that are going through hard times, $4, you go to Walmart. Okay, let's do the math. $4 for 8 pieces. Charcoal el venado, what, $2.50, $6.50. Lighter fluid, $2 more. $8.50. ¿Qué más te falta? El cerillo, préndela, la Lyra, 25 cents.
Yeah, you gotta have something else.
Well, okay, so if you're like, you got your bottle, pues that's otra onda right there. Pero Natty Lights, 8-pack or whatever, bro, you're in business with $15, and you can invite your camarada over or your neighbor or whatever, or That's enough for your
Right.
family.
And you don't have to give, there's no tip. There's no, you give yourself a tip.
Hey, bro, what can I say? It says Sergio Alvarado, puro pellet master. Abe, dude.
Oh,
Those
Traeger? He's a Traeger?
I'm pretty sure. Well, Walmart has a knockoff brand, but it's still like $400, $800, $500 Hombre cut. That's too expensive for me right now.
The Traeger?
Although, I've seen some pretty mean stuff cooked on those triggers. I just don't know how they work, to be honest with you. I know you buy those little pellets and all that, but
yeah, my buddy Gino Flores, Judge Gino Flores, he has a Traeger, and he's always using the Traeger. I'm a kudu. I have the kudu.
Bro, this is okay. So this is only one drink with watered down. Damn, bro, no manches.
So what are your thoughts so far? I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more.
I'm flying high right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give a tag to Matthew McConaughey.
Speaking of Matthew McConaughey, there's a college football game on right now.
No way.
And it's gonna start lighting it up next weekend. Lighting up. UT plays next weekend.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna do all that little fake people on the stands or not?
Yes, $50 for $50 you can put your face there on the seat.
Get out of here, bro.
Yes, sir. $50.
Can you write on it or say anything on it?
It's just whatever picture you want to use of yourself. $50.
If I pay $50 and I paint an RPP shirt on it, they'll.
Absolutely.
Nah.
Yep. You might even make it on the airwaves. I mean, you might get featured on the television.
You gotta get there. Are you gonna put your face on there?
No.
Hey, imagine all the dude. I've been a part of the tailgates parties there in the Longhorns, bro. Dude, okay. It takes a cake from the NFL tailgate.
Oh right, easy,
big time,
easy, and that's all shut down. There's no tailgating.
Done. No tailgating.
But we still had the bloody side. It's my dad. My dad's there commenting. I guess he has nothing else to do.
Before, but he's like, pues que pedo.
Pues que pedo, that's my dad, bro. He's
So you're a junior, bro? You're a junior?
Miguel Angel Pruneda Jr. and he's the founder of the name.
Oh yeah.
But we're all Pruny. If they call me Pruny, he was, his brothers, my cousins, everybody's Pruny. So
how do you know, like when they're saying nombre Pruny, esto y el otro? So
because you got to identify which one are you talking about? What year?
El Pruny, el que le pegaron en la frente, en la mera nuca.
The bloody socks, shortstop.
El shortstop.
Mira, Ralph Quintanilla, San Juan, Texas.
Míralo, San Juan in the house.
We have PSJ. PSJ is lighting it up tonight. They might be getting on Facebook because they were probably going around town putting up political signs. So they're busy.
Okay.
They're going around busy.
Yeah, it's a busy time right now.
Busy time.
I'll tell you, man. Well, I want to thank you for coming on today, and I don't know if you want to share anything with the folks, because this replays also. You can share it and replay it on your own personal platform. It's also going to be available on iTunes and Spotify. If you're taking a road trip or whatever and you missed today's episode, make sure you catch it. And pretty much we just like hung out and shoot the shit. It was an informal kicking it with Mike Pruneda, attorney at law. So by the way, what kind of law do you do,
bro? Whatever you need.
All right. So that includes divorce.
Divorce, family cases, a lot of auto accidents, contracts. I do wills, I do trusts, I do all that, everything.
LLCs.
LLCs, I'll set you up a little business if you want one. But whatever you need, Pete. Whatever the viewers need, whatever
more PSJs
Marky Villegas and Lenny Sanchez, City of San Juan are on. I'm telling you, PSJ is lighting it up. But hey, there's before we end this segment, there's the elephant in the room we haven't addressed.
Talk to me.
Well, I mean, you know what the elephant in the room is. Or what are you not supposed to talk about? There's a couple of things you're never supposed to really talk about.
I don't know, bro. Right now with this wild turkey, I can pretty much talk about anything.
The wise tell you don't talk about these things with your friends because you never know where you're gonna, se van a pelear, se van a enojar. What do we haven't brought up, what's coming? What's coming?
Going through my mind right now, bro, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about. What's gonna?
You're not supposed to talk about religion. And then what else? And then what else? Right. So what do you are you gonna vote, Pete? Are you gonna vote?
Come on, man. That's the first thing I told you. No politics.
Well, we have Oki, we have Charlie Villegas, we have Quintanilla, Marky Villegas, Lenny Sanchez, puro político. So they want to know what's Pete gonna do.
Dice Ralph Quintanilla, pura política. Let me tell you something about política, bro. Since you opened up that can of worms, and I am just what you see is what you get. Growing up and baseball and everything, my dad's like, chinga, I would get benched for every single coach's son to play, and they would bring me in and bring me in, coach, and hombre, que el compadre, que anyway, long story short, my dad would always be, hombre, pura política, mijo, pura pinche política. And I always thought that was politica, like, oh, well,
right,
this and that until you grow up and you get hair everywhere and you start realizing that politica is something else. And I mean, only because and I never said anything.
Right.
It's just because I just some camaradas, people have been like, if I grew up with someone or I known someone for a long time, hey, I'm running. Well, what do? You help them out, you back them up, and la bendición, and on your way, Si pierdes, pues ni modo, mijo, pero pues if you win, pues then badass, But yes, I'm a registered voter, and I live in Edinburgh, Texas. But as far as I'm gonna go, I'm really not gonna say. You know what's weird, bro? Never have I ever. That's another game, right?
Never have I ever
gotten text messages of who the heck I'm gonna vote for president. I'm getting them like every other day, and it's crazy.
That's what I was trying to get out of you. What are you gonna do in November?
I'll tell you what. They're supposed to, and it's so weird that supposedly November the 1st there'll be a vaccine right before the freaking elections. How about that,
dude?
I'm almost done with my drink here, but
I'm almost done with a bottle.
Damn. All right. That's what that guy should have done. Should have put something like that. Everybody knows him for that. It's like, just do it. Who the hell is that? Nike?
Right.
I mean, it's all about branding, bro. That guy should have put all right. That's what he should have.
Right.
No, but I know. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say this and that about politics. I love everybody, and if you win, you lose. I'm still your camarada. Who cares? But I'm here for help. I'm here to back up my friends, and that's about it. But I do encourage people to vote, because if not, then what the heck,
Right.
You got to exercise your right and go voice what you want to voice. Ralph Quintanilla says, "What you doing, Mike?"
Well, Mike, you doing? Catching up with Pete, the Mariachi Garcia. We're talking politics, law, pisto, hunting.
And who's going to get credit for Paloma?
Well, again, like I told you, if I don't know why I haven't been invited yet, since I didn't steal any dove from anybody last year. But I think Rolf Quintanilla wants to know about PSJA. Well, I know how I'm going to do PSJA, but Jimmy El Tehuacan Garza has now joined the show.
Look at what we have here. Our little friend Daniel. That's from the Karate Kid. What's going on, Jimmy? Hey man, we just talked about you a little bit ago. Said because I was mixing this drink that
George P. Bush right here. Yeah, puro Bush right here. 3 bushes in the house.
That mic dropped off, and I mixed it with water. And he's like Tehuacan. I was like, actually, I haven't gotten any of the Tehuacan in my house, which we got to talk about that. But saludos, Jimmy. You and your family, great people, man. Saludos pa'l bebo y a todos los demás. Everybody in the house. Thanks for chiming in.
Hey, Pete. Before we end this segment, when I first saw you sing, Jimmy and Adrian took me to go see you sing.
I think did I sing at their wedding? I'm not sure.
Well, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't hooked up with the Garzas then, but Luis, Nelson, Jimmy, and all those guys. I was with them the night that I first met you, and you were singing mariachi somewhere. I don't remember where, but it was somewhere on Nolana and McAllen. Was it the Yacht Club?
Not sure.
That was.
Yeah, I sang the Yacht Club. I did sing in a restaurant in Nolana. It was me. Dang, I don't remember, bro. And it's my memory is a little cloudy with the all right drink here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've sang a lot of places. I used to sing on Friday nights, but bro, they would pay me $100, and those mismos $100 me los metía at the bar. So it's like I sang for free. What the hell? But that's always been something I just enjoy doing, bro. You know, I got to accomplish a lot. I sang with Vicente Fernandez. That was my ultimate dream. I got to record a CD and all that kind of stuff. But that's my passion. I love to sing mariachi music, and maybe in an episode we'll do one puro pachangueando and we'll do a bunch of like rancheras or stuff like that.
Well, you need to meet my father-in-law. Well, you know, my wife was with my father-in-law in his band, right?
Oh yeah. Didn't he do like charanga and all that?
Yes, sir.
Charanga.
That's them. And my wife and them were nominated for a Grammy. So
hey, bro,
I live with a Grammy nominee.
Hey, I tell you what, I wonder like who wrote that song. Did they write it or someone else write it and they performed it?
I don't know.
Hey,
maybe my wife will join and she'll comment.
Bro, you mean to tell me that your suegro played that song? You don't know where they I'm calling you out here, Mike.
Do I know what?
Whether they wrote it or they just performed it. We'll get back to it.
Is this a game show? Hey, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this segment now.
That long pause gave it all away.
Oh my god!
Cuando andes barbecuing el pollito de Walmart for $4.
Yeah, no, we shop at Costco here in Far. Yeah,
you know,
and
get a little membership,
and right, and Juniors. I mean, Juniors has good meat. Yeah, see, Sergio Alvarado knows it's Fandango USA, so he's educated with his music.
Pues,
Ambro Quintanilla sends his hellos.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, this segment woke up PSJA. I don't know, puro PSJA.
Puro bear.
Even my dad. I mean, my dad. What's my dad doing on this? He's.
Actually, you know what? We should have brought your dad on to see what he has to say about you. Eres un hueco cabezudo. Well, hey, that's what made you strong with that foul ball or that.
Oh, it was not a foul ball. It was headed for my brain. That freaking ball, bro.
Oh man, I think we're gonna end it there because
I think my dad's drinking because he's not really posting any words that make any sense.
he has a little bit of the wild turkey. Mr. Pruneda,
Right.
shout out to Big Pruny.
Right. I don't know
man.
what that means. But
Pues ay toy, I think he probably said pues ay toy.
Aitoy? Oh, okay. That. Yeah, I don't know what that says. But let's we need to hear you sing again, bro. That's those are the good old days.
Yeah, for sure. No, we'll do a segment. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We're gonna shoot some skeets out there at the acres, and we may go live and sing a couple of songs, un poquito de rancheras and Ramon Ayala or something like that. We'll see.
Oh, okay, bro. Well, 702-9675. If you need a lawyer, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, let's put that number up. If you guys, I know we didn't talk about that. This is supposed to be just informal and just shooting the shit with Mike Pruneda. But guys, if you need anything, he said it in any wills, LLCs, car accidents. I've personally hired Mike for a lot of my family, and he's the in-depth guy. He's that guy. You've seen that movie Brockovich where it takes forever, but he's gonna get to it. That's Mike right there. And I say it forever because there's a lot of digging, and Mike definitely does that digging. So props to you for that, brother.
Have a safe weekend, Memorial Weekend. If you go out hunting, good luck. Bring some birds home and be safe.
Si te invitan,
wear your mask. Wear your mask.
Si te invitan, you better call me, bro.
So that means you're not gonna invite me?
Yeah, I'll invite you.
I can consult with all the clica that are there. I can consult with them. Just tell them, hey, I'm gonna get you a discount. I'm gonna invite this guy.
Yeah. Well, for sure, man. I appreciate that. Signing off, Lee Zarato, my back brother, saying hello, good evening. Mike Quintanilla says, good seeing you. Thank you. God is good all the time. Yes, sir. Hey, man.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask.
You're bringing in this because, I haven't had whiskey or liquor or anything like that in a long time, man. And it was really smooth. I'm gonna give some to my parents.
All right, bro.
From the island. But hey, thanks a lot, Michael Pruneda, attorney at law. This is on iTunes, on Spotify podcast. If you guys missed today's episode, make sure you can replay it. And if not, then make sure you give us a call. If you want to chime in on our next episode, which will be probably tomorrow, make sure you let us know. Again, Mike Pruneda, appreciate you, bro. Love you, my man. Take care. There you have it. My friend Mike joined us today and had a good time. I tried, I guess, Long Branch, which is the blend, like Mike said, that was from Matthew McConaughey. Hey, all right. I appreciate you guys, and make sure can you please share this podcast and make sure you tell your friends about it. If you guys have any topics or anybody that wants to join our show, make sure you give us a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of the platforms. And thank you, y'all. Stay safe and looking forward to Paloma season. Thank you. ¿Quién dijo?